Boy, so we now know the Lizard Lash and the Sonar Explosion. 2 moves that we have learned and can use.
Incredible.
I'm trying to use the Lizard Lash, but I'm doing a bad job. Can you not use
It's
Lizard
a little
Lash
bit
after?
finicky. No, you can't. I don't think you can use it in the air, no.
Oh. Huh. I always thought you
Maybe
could just...
Maybe you can.
Well, it's fine, because we just learned the move. We still have to practice and get good at it.
Yeah, it's a pretty tricky one to get. Boy,
The one I'm worried about is the Sonar Explosion, because I don't remember which button to use to make it happen.
You just gotta be ducking and then you do something. There's not that many buttons, you'll figure it out.
Oh, wait, do I not have moves? Did I not save?
Oh, maybe that's it.
Let's see. No, we do have the moves, so I'm just doing it wrong. Well, it's fine. We probably don't need to know how to use a move. We'll be fine. Just because we're in the world that you get the moves doesn't mean they'll be required or anything. It'd be weird.
No way. Yeah.
Oh man, I tried to zoom out the camera again. I just played a little bit of Banjo, and you can zoom out the camera in that game. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to use these moves. So we got to roll up to do the. I guess I could just talk to our good friend Chowser.
Yeah, he'll probably tell you. This world, another set of good music.
Yeah, I like this one. I always like the spooky worlds. I think that's fun.
Agreed.
And, swamp, not my favorite setting, but you know.
There's definitely things that could have made it maybe a little bit more interesting visually.
I was rolling up instead of crouching. Crouching and rolling are different. I forgot.
Yeah. But I like the mushrooms. I like the glowy mushrooms. I like all the glowy stuff in general.
Yeah.
I do wish that the swamp itself was a different color.
Yeah. More purple, I think.
Yeah, maybe like a little bit of a glow to it too.
Oh, the swamp like water stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Because I feel like that's the thing where it's like I'll accidentally just walk into the swamp sometime thinking it's other ground.
Yeah. And then like we saw at the entry to this world, there's like bad water. And that's just kind of like green and murky. So sometimes you can kind of get them mixed up.
Yeah.
Gotta get to the Pagey and the KG underwater. Oh, do we? I think we actually move faster if we're in the bubble, don't we? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, if we swim, we won't be able to make it.
Oh yeah, because you can roll, right?
I just tried. Yeah, I tried the button and it popped the Yeah, so we're gonna have to book it through these spiky swamp cactus things.
That's right.
Not get our bubble popped. So this is actually the first time I've seen this this world unexpanded. Because this was right when I hit the point in the game where I could I just had enough pages to like not did it.
Nice.
The being able to move in cutscene saved me.
I believe I went into every world unexpanded, and I regret that decision.
Yeah, like it's just nice to have everything available to you right off the bat and not have to like worry about anything. But also, I just wanted to see what levels look like unexpanded.
Yeah, there's times where it just like I feel like it's actively a hamper to things to go in unexpanded.
Yeah, because then you just end up doing like a lot of backtracking to areas that, you know, just have something slightly new in them now.
Well, and there's like you get to an area where it's like, oh, what's this?
More pirate treasure. I didn't mean to get it first. I don't know where to go. It's a maze. It's a moody maze. I don't got its layout in my head. I'm sorry.
But there's stages where like I feel like you'll get to like areas like this was definitely in Tribal Stacks, right? Where it's like, oh, I made my way over here and it looks like something should be here, but there's just nothing here. And then you expand it.
Like the monument has like a door just appears there, whereas it's just a thing that leads into a wall, like Shovel Knight's little thing. Oh, I see. It's time for one of these.
It's time for one of these.
Is this right or left? That's that way. Yeah, so I agree with you. I think it's just better to expand right off the bat. But you know, we're gamers and we have to game.
Love to game.
And that's a good excuse to me. More gaming this way, you know?
Definitely.
Gotta take all the meat off of the ukulele.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
This gives you a lot of time.
Yeah, it sure does.
Luckily, I'm a 90s kid, and we used to have toys that just did that. Little plastic things that were easy to break.
They weren't very fun.
Yeah. But, you know, you have to have a toy for the bathtub, because you have to play in the bathtub.
Agreed.
What are you going to do in the bathtub?
I don't know, actually.
I used to have a rubber Magic School Bus that I always played with in the bathtub. And I still have it, and I don't bathe. Oh, here we go. I can do the lizard lash now. You can find these kitty faces. And you can drag a thing with your tongue. Yuka's got crazy tongue strength.
You know, that's true of all chameleons.
And when you see these little stone guys, they you can just you lizard lash over to them. You can just grapple and go.
Oh, you can do it in the air. All right.
Yeah, something was going wrong earlier. A glitch of game.
Impossible.
That's not this one, Steve. Nothing in this game is impossible. I guess there's actually the impossible quiz, so.
Yeah. So go straight to hell.
Already there. Oh, I didn't go far enough. Yeah, the range on this is just a little strange, it seems.
I remember being able to get it from real far away.
Yeah.
Like there. Yeah.
I wonder if there's
I wonder if you can't be too close to it.
Yeah, that must be what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I did not see that. My eyes could not see I could not see the spikes. Oh, whoops. I could see the spikes at the time. I'm just the intended way. You don't mess with a gamer when they're gaming.
That's right. You're in the game zone.
Yeah.
Your gamer vision kicks in. You just start sweating and screaming.
I become a specialist.
That's
right.
And
I can do a lot of crazy stuff with my controller.
Your aura has the properties
but only when
of both
the spiders
video
are
and gaming.
Only on the spiders, though.
Yeah. Let's be reasonable.
God damn those spiders. Oh, we just made a shortcut to the beginning of the level. It's nice they showed us where that was going to go. Otherwise, I would have just walked in there. You know, save us a little bit of time.
That's called efficiency.
How do you feel about these little, Frankenstein mushroom corplets?
You know, I feel pretty neutrally about all of them.
Yeah. The ones in the Last World are quite good, but Last World is just quite good.
Yeah, the Last World just has a good vibe.
So, Steve, did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie Gruntilda's Revenge?
I did not.
And that one, there is also a spooky swamp.
Ah. So this is theft, then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I think Playtonic stole ideas from Banjo-Kazooie Gruntilda's Revenge for the Game Boy Advance.
You played all of that game, correct?
I played all of it twice.
Wow.
Thinking.
What is the deal with that game where it's like all of the bosses are the same boss?
Yeah, there's
something?
like two boss styles in that game. There's like a Gruntilda fight, I believe, and a like shootout style fight, and they just like recycle those over and over again. Honestly, I don't think it's a, obviously, you know, I played it twice. I don't think it's a bad game, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I got, that it was like mostly just fine.
Yeah. I certainly wouldn't play it a third time.
Or would you?
I don't know.
Mostly, I have, like, apparently there's a group of people that really just think, like, you know, if you just, it would be super easy to just remake that game in 3D. And then it would be a real Banjo-Kazooie game. And I don't know that that's how anything works.
Yeah, I don't think there's many things that you could call in game development where you could just go, yeah, that'd be easy to do.
Yeah. Just in general.
Yeah.
But either way, I feel like that game is not necessarily, like, it doesn't seem bad, but I can't imagine it's good enough for it to be worth, like, let's just completely reimagine this thing in 3D.
Yeah. Oh, well, there was a game that did something like that recently, right? Am I thinking of Metroid? I know Metroid 2 did it, but I mean, it wasn't in 3D, but...
Yeah, that was still a 2D game.
Yeah.
Technically, Link's Awakening kind of did that. It didn't
it's
change
still
it
top
to 3D,
down.
but it was still top down, but that world was very much like actual 3D.
Yeah. Oh, here's the point of the sonar explosion. You can blow up these glass things that now have those marks on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. They just didn't have those marks before.
Yeah, so you just had to guess, like, oh, you walk up and there's scorch berries, there's ice. Obviously, you burn it. No, not how it works. So I like that they at least made that distinction with just putting an icon on it. Oh man, I just got like a Zelda vibe. Like, can I cut the grass? Cannot cut the grass.
That would be
Time
great.
to talk to one of these guys. The Trolleys.
Yeah, you know, these guys.
Jolly the Trolley. This guy's got a great voice.
Yeah, he does. He's probably some YouTuber.
Did you know that this one is me? No, it isn't.
He'll be you in the next game.
Yeah, I will be Jolly the Trolley. Eat shit, whoever voices Jolly the Trolley, taking your job. So, the Trolleys are a race. Shopping cart people.
Sure seems like
Like, it's interesting that there are multiples of these things.
you know, they had to make a bunch of characters to fill each world.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like, you know.
The snowmen, the trolleys. Every world kind of gets its one thing.
Yeah, like, it's a shame because there's, like, some fun ideas you could come up with to have for, like, this is a weird thing that lives in a swamp. But, like, also, this game was made on, like, a shoestring budget and dreams.
Yeah.
I wasn't reading,
damn,
so...
they made this thing in dreams?
Yeah. That's why the PlayStation funded it, or whatever. It was so weird that, like... this is, like, barely related, but the thing with, like, the Shenmue...
Yeah.
Where it was like PlayStation was like, here's their Kickstarter. Okay, bye.
It sure was weird.
I imagine they funded a little bit of it, but I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I don't give a shit about Shenmue.
What? How
Sorry.
could you not? It's got everything. It's got really weird stilted conversations. It's got buying things.
I will say,
being worse Yakuza.
the stilted conversations, I would say, is a plus for the game.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, did you see what the guy wanted us to do? Do I have to go back and ask him?
Oh yeah, I have no clue.
I was just like, oh yeah, buttons, sure. I'll go push the buttons. No problem. Oh, maybe I have to push this one first. Is that what's happening here? Yeah. There was just a button I had to push first. Oh, and they're giving us platforms so we can get around instead of me just jumping. Your jump is too good in this game. It's detrimental to noticing that there's shit to do.
Ah, you were missing that one.
What'd you say, Steve?
I said you were missing that one. The middle. Oh, I didn't. Maybe that's new that they like have the arrow glowing based on which ones you've got left in the middle.
Maybe. I don't remember it, but I barely remember anything, so it's fine.
It's nifty. What? Oh, right.
I did see that he wanted us to clean the water. I knew he wanted us to clean the water, but I didn't know what we needed to do. I was just like, buttons. Yeah, it's a video game. I'll push some fucking buttons. Man, I wish we would have found the Mollycool and the play coin before coming over here, but the Moody Maze Marsh is a maze. And I don't have the layout memorized, so I'm just exploring.
Yeah.
We're gonna find some stuff. It's okay. It's okay to explore a little bit from time to time. I say as if that's not what I've been doing in every single world, and this was just the one that's gonna make me the most self-conscious. That guy live? Oh, I just saw his eyes keep bumping around. Man, I'm sorry, Steve, but we can't play Rextro's game just yet. I don't have a coin for game.
What's even the point then?
Well,
what are we doing here?
I'll find coin for game so we can play Rextro's game. We'll play it twice, just for you.
Incredible.
If I remember right, there's nothing on these outcropping of rocks over here. You can just kind of come and explore. I guess it's supposed to lead to Dr. Puz. The worlds can be a little too big. They started making the big worlds with the Banjo-Tooie, and they just never backed down.
The truth is, they found out that they could make the worlds even bigger.
Yooka-Laylee, instead of being separate worlds, like Banjo style, like this style of game, it's just going to be set in double Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Just a big open world of just little bits of stuff everywhere.
I mean, I bet that a studio like Platonic size could really dive in and do a game of that scale for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm going to expect that they do it exactly like that and to the same level of quality as Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I don't know why every studio just doesn't make Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. And I don't even mean a game like Breath of the Wild. Just every studio should make Breath of the Wild.
I've seen at least one studio doing that.
Well, they know what they're doing. Steve, does this lead to the big guy?
It might. I think. I thought you had to be expanded to do that, but I guess not.
Yeah, I think I'll leave this one alone, because I don't want to do the. Oh, well, hey, this is better. We'll play with this guy. See, Steve? He thinks his gameplay is dated. It's because you keep talking shit about the minecart segments. You're making Cardos feel bad.
I would be more inclined to be on his side if the cannonballs would follow the path of the railing instead of just going straight forward in space.
In fact, oh shit! I just agreed to the controls.
That's okay. It's one screen.
Oh, thank God. Unlike everything else in this game, where it takes an hour. This is a track I like a lot. I mean, I tend to just like the Cardos tracks, but
yeah, they're good.
Oh, there was a different way I could have gone. I like when they start doing the multi like track or multi paths.
Agree.
I also didn't see how many points we needed. Oh,
I'm sure we'll figure it out when you get there, if you do or don't get them.
Oh no, I jumped too early. I panicked.
Oh man.
God, just the little wiggles of the, oh man, little wiggles of the camera is just too much for me. Oh, that did not work out the way I wanted it to at all.
No, that was.
I'm surprised Cardos didn't have a bigger role in Impossible Lair. I mean, I guess we'll talk about it then, but
Yeah, I am too, especially because it's a 2D game.
yeah, I thought they would want to like show off and be like, okay, y'all fucking kids.
Actually make these.
Yeah, you fucking kids didn't like the minecarts? Well, here they are. Oh yeah, this is one that like loops. Damn it. Oop. Bit of a blind turn on that one.
I wonder if it was just because they were like the Impossible Lair is a much more focused game.
Yeah.
So like they kind of just keep it
stuck to what work.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to go to the bottom one now. Oh no, I wanted to go down. Oh man, and then I jumped right over the thing. I don't think I got enough. Yeah, because it's I would have appreciated minecarts in that game because a good minecart segment can be fun, but also like it probably wouldn't have added much to the game for the amount of work that would have been required.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the floating pumpkins in the background.
Yeah, they're adding a lot. I wish that I wish that the minecart stuff was. And I get why it's not, but I wish that it was just kind of there in all the levels. Just in the world, like they had to like build it in a way where it's like, oh, there's just like minecart tracks.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. And like the platforming in this game. It's kind of a joke for the most part. So like having god, that's blind turns. And then I jumped over the diamond as well. Having just a track that goes everywhere would probably like be a weird thing to design around. But like it could be done, and it would be fun.
So I think if it was a game that like didn't need to have a minecart thing in every level, so it wasn't like all of them needed it,
Yeah, you could have like, this is minecart world or some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, you could have it show up a couple of times, but it's like, oh, as soon as you go in, oh, Cardos is around here somewhere. I see a track.
Mm-hmm. And then it'd be interesting to see which levels would be like, oh, this is a level where the mic. Oh,
And you could do the same thing with like Rextro, right? Like if you were gonna bring back the arcade games, because I don't think in concept that they're the worst.
Yeah,
it's just really.
They had to make a lot of them.
Yeah. And they also had to. I feel like they had to. Did you do it? Nice. I feel like they also had to, because it was on such a tight thing, they couldn't like they couldn't really do anything new visually with them, so they just had to reuse stuff from the game.
Yeah.
But also between that game and Banjo-Tooie, I don't know how much I trust that team to come up with fun mini-games.
Yeah. Yeah, the mini-game's a little bit of a strange thing. That said, a disastrous like Banjo party game would be amazing.
Oh man, I don't even like party games, and I would probably be down for that. Let's just see what a weird mess this ends up.
I don't think I'm supposed to come over
That
here.
was not. Oh.
I'll just.
This...
Oh, that does. Oh no.
No, you gotta
Yeah, I made
figure out how to get up there.
I made
Oh,
a
jeez.
It's fine. Look, there's a mushroom over there. It's no problem. Our friends Yooka and Laylee, they're strong, they're powerful.
Yeah.
It'll all work out. All that, and I'm gonna get up there and get iced by these googly eyes.